Right, Mr. Gajeng, on the show today we spoke and touched on so many issues, but maybe for the benefit of our social media platform listeners and viewers, maybe if you can tell us more about what agrotourism is all about and some of the pertinent issues that were raised by some of our listeners on the show.
Okay. Agro-tourism actually differs from one country to another country in terms of how it's defined. But generally, we are talking about activities that exist at a farm. We are talking about farm stays. We are talking about enterprises that exist at farms, which are unique, which we can say they are attractive to tourists, be it local or foreigners. In fact, in as far as the debate or the discussion we held is concerned, there are a number of questions that were posed by our listeners. Mainly, they want a clear comprehension of what agrotourism is, the possible opportunities that are in agrotourism, also the promises that were put by the former government led by Honorable Minister Mzembe, that the government was going to give licenses to farmers so that they begin agrotourism. So these are some of the questions that were being asked by our listeners. Also issues to do with land, because most of the young people, the youth, they don't have they do not have land. Hence, they want to venture into such projects or programs.
And let me come to you, Mrs. Susan Musa. You are a participant in loan production, and you were paying testimony to this agrotourism that we're talking about this morning. Maybe if you can tell us more about the benefits that you've accrued and how youths can also be encouraged to take up projects in loan farming, as it were, because you're a participant, you have been enjoying some of the fruits of farming loans.
Yes, ndinotenda. Kana uchirima loan ukarima hectare say yeDurban grass, you inject 10,000. In 4 months time you get 40,000 profit after you harvest. And then kana tiharvesta tinotengesa per square meter, and square meter costs about $5.
Wow.
Then if you do hectare kikuyu grass, you can inject 10,000, then you get 20,000 profit.
So there you have it, great opportunities coming through there of the profits that are accrued from farming loans. So there you are, looking for a job, looking for land. That will be interesting. That's a project that you can take up. But Mr. Raj, before you go, I won't let you go without responding to this one. Most people are saying some of these projects are placed on partisan line. Maybe you can demystify that, and how the youths can also come up with projects and proposals and then get land for them to farm and so that they can fulfill some of these projects.
I think we need a real mindset change in terms of our young people. That notion to think that the land is distributed or allocated on political lines, I think is now history. We are in the new era, the new dispensation. So our offices as government are open for all young people. They must come. We will assist them. We don't ask even their political parties. We don't want to know them. But what we only want to know is that are they able? Will they produce? Are they productive? Because at the end of the day, we all want food on our table. We all want to grow our economy. We all want opportunities. We all want jobs. We all want decent living livelihoods. Thank you.
Well, Zimbabwe, that's part of the discussion that we had today on the grill as we looked at agrotourism, the opportunities that are there as well. So there you go. Chorakapadza, urime, murimi, munu. You can make the economy tick.